Hello, my fellow Aquariuses, and welcome all to your August 2018 general love reading. Wow, what a reading! Absolutely beautiful. And I just realized this morning that it was not done on purpose. But today, that is the day that we are going to have the full moon and the full eclipse in our sign. Here, it's the day that I am putting out our reading. So, fabulous. Now, the other thing that I would like to remind you is that this reading is for Aquarius's sun, moon and rising. And please, please, please remember, it will not resonate with everybody. This is for a very specific group of you, okay? But before we start the reading, I would like to remind you that at the end of this reading, I will put the link on all of the August reading and the link to the playlist for the July readings in case you haven't seen them yet. Another two things that I would like to remind you is that remember that time is fluid. So whatever reading you are watching and listening to, the energies could be already playing in your life, or it could be a bit after or in between. The other thing is that I am doing now the general reading. After that, I will be doing the all elements reading and then the axis reading. Sometimes the same energy gets carried through all of the three readings, sometimes one or two, or sometimes they are all the three readings touching on different energies, okay? But let's start. So this reading, it's for that specific group of you whom recently have reconnected or reconciled or are speaking again with an ex, or with someone that you were dating or that you had a connection with. So let's narrow down immediately the group, because I am not going to give you all the possibilities here, because there is one and one only. And I've got to actually make it snappy because I've got only 15 minutes and this is a very detailed reading. So let's see. With the first three cards, what we have from the past energy coming in. We've got reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So definitely there could have been, as I just said, a full reconciliation with someone, with an ex, now is not an ex anymore, or you are starting to talk and reopening the doors from both sides about the possibility of a reconciliation. But let's see what we have in the present, and look at this. We've got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership, and it makes complete sense. This person comes back into the life of Aquariuses, and of course something must have went wrong, in the previous time that you were connected. So now what the universe is saying, it's really the time of working on this. If you came together again, it means that there is unfinished business, and that things need to be revisited and put straight this time. And what we have in the future position, it's free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. This is not, and I got this immediately, it's not that in the future you will have to break up again. No, I don't sense that at all. What I sense is free yourself from all of the negativity that you might be still carrying through about what happened with this particular person, so that you are in control to be able to see very logically that yes, this relationship will work out. So free yourself from that negativity and that bondage, and also from the barriers that they would have been the problems when you were together the first time. Now, we go into the depth of the reading, and let's see how us Aquariuses are going to see our love life in the month of August. And here we've got the Chariot card. Now, if you can see this Chariot card here, the two horses are pulled forward. At the same time, they're still not completely galloping. So you see a movement forward about this connection. It's not completely full speed, but you can see already and sense that things are moving forward. But let's see from this other person point of view. How do they see your connection? And here it's the Hangman. Now this person, I sense that it's really, this is a mature energy that I am reading here for, okay? And this person is really waiting for a second, not putting the pause on the reconciliation, but really pondering on what happened in the past and being enlightened on how to move forward without making the same mistakes again. Or if you're just reconnecting and talking and maybe start going out and meeting again, they really say, this time, if we go ahead and fully reconcile, it's got to be done right. Let's go back to our side, Aquariuses, and see, what are you hoping for? And here it's the King of Pentacles. So if you are reconnecting with an earth sign, so Virgo, Capricorn or Taurus, definitely you wish for that person. That is your hope, and you know that it will stick. But as an energy, what you're hoping is that this time things are going to be grounded. Or if they were grounded before, and then the relationship broke down, you are hoping to really solidify this time around the connection in a way that is not going to break down again. Let's see what the other person is hoping for. And here we've got the Three of Cups. Celebration, joy, reconnecting, reunion. So this person is really hoping to be able to spend time with you. If you haven't done it yet, if you are just in contact by phone, by text messages, this person is really hoping for that. And I also sense that for a small group of you, there could be physical distance. So if you're living at a physical distance, I sense that this person is really hoping for you to go to them or vice versa. It could be that you are living at separate, in separate locations, or that one of you is on holidays or away from home for work or for whatever reason. Let's see what is our fears about this connection. And here we've got the Ten of Swords. Definitely, of course, something went wrong in this connection, because this is a reconciliation or on the way to a full reconciliation. So something did go wrong. So what we are afraid of, it's to be stabbed in the back or suffering again. It's nature. It's human nature. But let's see what is the other person afraid of. And here is the Five of Wands. They don't want conflict. And they also realize that the main issues that brought down the relationship was stubbornness and ego from both sides. And we know how stubborn we can be. I can say it because I'm an Aquarius, Sun and Moon. And I have to admit it, we can be as stubborn as F. But they also recognize that they've got the same traits, so they're afraid of that to happen again. But let's see what is our blockage. And here it's the Fool card. It's really starting on this new journey of self-awareness about this particular connection. So to realize that it's more of an acceptance, understanding that as Aquariuses that we are fixed sign, we've got to accept changes. If we want this connection to work this time, changes will need to be made. And let's see what is the blockage of the other person. And here is the Three of Wands. This person is impatient of getting their hope fulfilled, so the reunion, see you again, spending time again. And also the Three of Wands, as I say, it's for someone to come to meet them. So again, I strongly sense there is physical union. One of the two of you is on holidays or away from home. So this is their blockage, to be able to really, get out of this hanged man position, because that is where they find themselves in the month of August. But let's see, what do we want from this person? And here it's the Prince of Swords. We want to communicate. We want to communicate back and forth what's going on, and we can be very chatty, very... And it's actually a strange energy, because we are just entered yesterday the Mercury retrograde. So be very, very careful that whatever communication we put across, it's not going to be misunderstood. So before we respond, we need to really take 1 second deep breath and making sure that we are clear in what we want to say, so that there is no misunderstanding. look at what this other person wants from us in the month of August. And here we've got the Lover's card. And because of the Three of Cups, because of the Three of Wands and this Lover's card, they want to narrow the gap at the physical level. I know that this is the card of choices, but I don't sense it that way. They really want to be able to get close to you physically. There is this great desire from this person to really feel, you know, that desire of physical contact, to say, oh my God, you're here in my arms. You know, that kind of energy. But let's see, what do we need from this person? And here is the Four of Swords. So look at the opposite. What we want, it's fast communication, it's chitty-chatty. But what we need, it's actually for this person to really relax and being able to go clearly into that Hangman and see the truth about the connection. So what we want and what we need are two separate things. So if from your side there is this kind of energy of impatience, please hold back a bit, okay? And what they want instead from us, it's the King of Swords. King of Swords, it's the minor arcana of Aquarius. So I have nothing else to say that this person needs their Aquarius in their life. And how are we going to see this connection by the end of August or before or a bit after? And here is the Strength card. We recognize that, you see oh my God, here I always do this, the infinity sign there, that this is a divinely orchestrated union. And we also recognize that for this relationship to work, we have got to tame our beast. We have got to stop putting up barriers, to stop looking or portraying ourselves as being aloof, and to show our soft side, because we are the water bearer. We carry so much emotion. It's time to show this person how soft we are. But let's see, how is this person going to find themselves, in which position by the end of August? And here is the Two of Swords. This person is going to be finding themselves in a position of needing to take a decision, but not yet. And I sense that on the physical level, it's because for some of you, you are actually not able to meet physically, so this person cannot make a full decision. Or because they are seeing this change within us and seeing us letting the barriers down and showing our vulnerability and our emotions, now they're saying, oh my God, my Aquarius really went through a lot of changes and now I need to make a decision. And why do they need to make a decision? I know there is a couple of extra cards, I'm biased, but what can you do today? It's our, full moon eclipse. So let's go. Anyway, so why are they finding themselves in the Two of Swords? It's because of the Seven of Cups, because they're a bit confused. Not confused about what they want, about the fact that they want to reconcile, but because we are portraying ourselves as our true essence. And that is something that most of us in this, and I keep saying us because it comes natural to me, when I do readings for Aquarius, it's because we are showing something that it's really us, but was never revealed. And what is the confusion about? And no, so Two of Swords, because of the Seven of Cups, and what is going to be their final decision? Because this is the question I posed. What is going to be their final decision? And look at this. The Judgment card. Full reconciliation. Their decision is going to be to go ahead, give it another chance, go the full hog. So this reconciliation that is already in place, it's going to be a full reconciliation. So this is our reading. I have to go. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.